Hello and welcome back to Shulchan Aruch HaRav. We continue in Hilchos Sh'mah Siman Samech, and we pick it up with Sif Gimel. Say that brachas. The brachas in the order that they're in for Shema Eina Ma'akvos. They're not. Doesn't matter the order. Sheim Hikdim Shnei L'Rishon. If you say the second bracha before the first bracha, Yatzadei Chayvas brachas, you have fulfilled your obligation for saying these brachas. B'afapi, and even though Shashniya Eina Pesachas B'Barach, even though the second bracha doesn't start with brachatah, because it's what's called Samech Chaverta, it's coming right after another bracha that did start brachata. The kol bracha she'ein bo malchus, and we generally say any bracha that does not have the mention of Hashem being the king and doesn't have Hashem's name, ain't a bracha. That's not a bracha. So how is it that you could be yaitz if you said the second bracha before the first bracha? There's no brachata. Nevertheless, kivushin isakna samuchel chaverta. The way the bracha was originally put together by Chazal was to be right after the first bracha that's supposed to be the first bracha. So then so then even when you do read it by itself and you did it not in the right order, it doesn't matter. So you don't add in a brachata over there. It just happens to be that's how the bracha was put together originally. So since the order doesn't matter, even though when you say the second one first, it doesn't have brachata, that's still okay b'diavad. Sif Dalet. Zechir's Maimon Sinai, Umaisa Molek, Umaisa Mir, Umaisa Egel. The mentioning of Kabbalah Torah and the war with Amalek and what happened with Miriam and what happened with the Cheta Egel, Hein Mitzvahs Aseh Shel Torah, they are all positive commandments from the Torah to remember those four things. And some say remembering the Shabbos is a mitzvah every day. And it's appropriate to mention them during the mitzvah of Shema. So in such a way, when you say in the bracha, Uvanu Acharta, you chose us, Yizkor Matan Torah, remember that Hashem gave us the Torah. V'kehav Tanu, and we say, and you brought us close, that's Lahar Sinai, L'Shimcha Agadol, you brought us close to Har Sinai to remember your great name. That's Maisa Amalek. That remind us of the war with Amalek. She'ein Hashem Shalem Ad Shim Chazar, that the name of Hashem will not be great and whole and complete until we erase the memory and the seed of Amalek. To thank you. The mouth is only created to thank Hashem, and not to speak lashon hara. And that's when we say those words. It's to remember the mitzvah of Miriam. When you say you remember all the mitzvahs of Hashem, Zuhi Shabbos. That's a reference to Shabbos. Sheshkula connected kol mitzvahs, which is equal to all mitzvahs. Some say that when you're to remember the Maisa Egel, to remember what happened with the Cheta Egel, you remember that when you say Be'ahava, when you talk about Hashem's love, but like not like the time She'asos Egel and Klal Yisrael and the Egel, because at that time there was no love between Hashem and HaKadosh Baruch Hu because they were doing Avodah Zarah. So these are good things to remember at the time that you're about to say Shema or during the Shema. Have a terrific day.